Today we're going to learn how to solve equations of this form. A times x equals b. A times x equals b. Now, before we can actually call the multiplication, I'm going to abbreviate that MULT, multiplication property of equality. And it is extremely powerful of equality. Right. What you got to do is start with a true statement. All right, 6 is equal to 6. That's true. All right, now, I am going to multiply the left-hand 6 by 7. I'm going to put parentheses in there. Now, is that true? No, because now it's bigger. This is 42 is not equal to 6. But if I come over to this side and I multiply this side by 7 as well, now I get 42 is equal to 42, right? Let's try negatives. Okay. Let's multiply the left side by a -1. Now I've got -42, right? But -42 is not equal to +42. I have to do the same thing over here on the right. If I multiply by -1 on the right, by George, by Jingo, I get the -42. So as long as I'm multiplying, it doesn't get much uglier than that. All right, -1/2. Okay, -1/2 times a -42 is, you're kidding me, right? 21. Positive 21. Well, positive 21 is not equal, so by George, by Jingo, I have to come over here and do the exact same thing. All right. So you're going to get true statements. Okay, this guy was true. This guy was true. This is true. You're going to get positive or true statements. Code, right? For all real numbers, A, B, C, if A is equal to B, comma, then A times C is equal to B times C, period. Brief example, and then we're going to get to word problems. Let's say I had -25 times x is equal to 5,000. -25 irrational times something. So
to solve this, we have to multiply by the reciprocal of -25, which is 1/-25. And we must do this on both sides of the equation. When we do it, we will multiply to
all right, so over here then, on this side, take a positive number times a
1.
negative number.
-25 divided by -25 is a positive 1. And on the right side of the equation, we see that 5,000 over -25 will divide to give us -200.
All right, here we go with a little illustration.
Now let's look at a word problem.
There are
22 seats in each row of our auditorium. How many rows will be needed to seat 178 people?
Can anybody give me an equation? An equation?
We could use a rate to solve this problem, but we're going to try an equation instead. 22 times the number of rows will be equal to 178 people.
From an elementary school, by 22, which is exactly.
We need to get rid of that 22. So we're going to multiply both sides of this equation by the reciprocal of 22, which is 1/22.
We're going to do this today, and then after today, I'm going to just put the division on. All right, 22 divided by 22 is 1. And then 1 times r is r. And I need somebody to please take out their calculator and take 178 and please divide it by 22 for me. Lance?
With the help of a calculator, we see that the answer is 8.09 repeating.
So we have an 09 repeating situation. Right. Okay, we're going to need 9.
The answer here is going to be 9 rows. It's the only thing that makes sense because you have to fit all 178 people in. 8 rows won't do that.
We do have to rope off 9 rows, which turns into a sugar-coated mess.
Here's another one. Bree has lost 12 pounds
But it works.
on the cotton candy diet. This diet, when followed correctly, promises to lose for you 1/4 pound per day. How long was she eating cotton candy?
Okay, so it's going to lose you.
Well, we've got to try and see a situation here that can be described with an equation. But it looks to me like we might have some negative quantities because we're losing and we've lost a total of 12 pounds. Let's see what we can come up with.
Is there anybody smart enough for this situation? Mr. Coach.
All right, let's think about this. 1/4 pound per day, and we've lost a total of 12 pounds.
Close.
This looks pretty right, but I think we're losing 1/4 pound every day, so I'm pretty sure that should be a negative. There we go. We've got an equation.
Okay. All right. Now.
All right, it looks like a reciprocal situation. We'll put our parentheses in. We want to get rid of that negative 1/4. So we'll multiply by the reciprocal, which is -4/1. Both sides of the equation will have this done. Well, now let's see here. -4 over -4 is +1, so those are going to multiply to +1 times d, which is d. And then here, a negative times a negative is also a positive, and 12 times 4 is 48. So it looks like it's going to take her 48 days of eating cotton candy.
Days. All right.